Don't you love when I time that perfectly? Is my mic working? Oh, it is. Hallelujah. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for being here. Yeehaw. All right. Shutting down all that stuff we don't need. How's it going? Nick, I don't know how you managed to do it, buddy. You've been first like every time for a while now. Way to go. All right, thanks for being here. Cayman, Johan, Chris, Nick, Barry's here. Always good to see you, brother. Thank you, thank you. All right, got a whole bunch of guys here. Sean, T.E., Mr. Tech Gadget, Jamie, Javier, Tech Turtle. All right, James Randolph. Okay, perfect. We're good. We're going to be all right, guys. We're going to be all right. Michael, Chris, Nadeem, Tony's here. D-Dub, woo, Victor, Rich, Rhasspy, all right. Friar Tuck, Mike 47. Okay, the gang's all here. Fantastic. Seattle checking in. Hey, Tom. We haven't burned down yet. Oh my gosh, you guys need some rain, huh? So I have to admit I'm not paying attention to a lot of what's going on out there, so I assume that means you got a lot of fires. I know there was like Yellowstone fires, right? Not Yellowstone. The other one, Yosemite. Sad. Guys is here. Okay, great. From Cape Town. How's it going? Marshmallow Matt. Sweet. Have I played with the Bluetooth stuff yet? That's what I wanted to do today. We may be able to still do it. So somehow or other, let's get to business. All right. Thanks PCBWay for sponsoring. They're up there, always up at the top. Coupon always in the description. Always good support for me. So thank you PCBWay. Anything you need, they can do it. That's pretty much how it goes with them. All right. So if the topics of the day are all from the latest Home Assistant release. Okay. Sadly, none of the Bluetooth stuff works yet for you. I'm going to bet that I am going to use this button a lot today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it coming on. It's going to be a fail kind of day. All right. Just wired in 30 Atham light switches, Tasmatized, ready to rock and roll. Nice job, Nadeem. Whew. Yeah, Yosemite's burning, Cuba. It's sad. Trying to get it working, but it's more complicated with Unraid and Home Assistant Core. Oh, I bet it is. Yeah, I'll bet it is. Well, I don't have that problem, so maybe I'll have a little bit more success. So if you go to the Home Assistant release notes, there was a few things that came up that I want to kind of tackle today. One of them is this, Rhasspy. You guys remember what Rhasspy was about? Who wants to tell us what Rhasspy was about? Govee Bluetooth grill thermometer arriving today. Supposedly works with 2208. Upgrade tonight. Oh, let's see, Mr. Tech Gadget. You got to let us know. So here it is. Well, I will tell you about this repairs thing for a minute. This is really awesome because this, basically, if before a breaking change, they have a way now to alert you that says, you have the potential to have something not work next time you upgrade or when you upgrade to X version. And that's pretty awesome. And it already saved me once, since it started. I had, an MQTT cover, actually the shades here, the shades in my office that were an MQTT thing that was going to be deprecated. I didn't think I had any of those. And so I wasn't even looking. I knew it was happening, but wasn't even looking. But this repairs thing came up and said, hey, you need to fix this before you update. Sweet. So very cool, very helpful. And it gives you a list. And in some cases, it'll give you some instructions, I think, on what to do and how to fix it. Yeah. So pretty awesome, right? Now, this first class Bluetooth. Oh, good. Thanks, Sir Goodenough's here. Hallelujah. Played with Rhasspy the other day. Was not as straightforward as Mycroft. It wasn't, and its recognition didn't work all that well for me. But lots of potential, right? Lots of potential, Travis. We're gonna try it today. I have had problems getting it to recognize my microphone. So Travis, what's your setup? Do you have, I'm using Home Assistant Blue, and I've tried 2 different USB microphones without success. So I'm interested to see what your setup is, or what we'll get to it, and then we'll do that first, and then we'll get into the Bluetooth stuff, and so you can help me out maybe. So Bluetooth. So basically, what this means is now if you put a Bluetooth antenna, Bluetooth receiver, whatever you want to call it, on your Home Assistant Pi or your your Node, whatever this thing is, Odroid thing, whatever, you can now directly interact with Bluetooth devices. To me, that means SwitchBot. SwitchBot uses a lot of Bluetooth stuff. They really flooded me with things they want me to test and such. So that's what gets me excited is, oh, I'm going to get Bluetooth connected here, and great. And it's supposed to go directly there without, oh, Blade's here. Fantastic. Thank you for resubscribing, my friend. Supervised mod HA, though, not so much. Uh-oh. Missed something. PI, you don't need an adapter. Oh, if you have a Pi, oh, really? Because the Pi has one in it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's part of it. Anyways, so here's the downside to this right away is as soon as this came out, and they were talking about this on, I think it was Wednesday or even before that, I think. No, I think it was the release party that I was on the stream, and like right away, go to Amazon, buy a USB Bluetooth dongle. One that was on their list of, they had a list of devices that it would work with, supported Bluetooth adapters. So I bought one of these. I don't remember which one it was, or maybe it was one of these. I don't remember. But Amazon, turkeys, sometimes that they are, it said, oh yeah, it's shipping right away from the distribution center right here in Salt Lake City, and it'll be there like tomorrow. And that was Wednesday. And now it says it left the facility on the 4th, and then it's lost. Your package may be lost. So, great. Left Salt Lake City, delayed somehow. I don't understand. And then arrived. I don't understand. I don't understand. But it hasn't done anything since then. So that's pretty sad. Probably going to have to buy another one. But I do have another Bluetooth dongle that I can try. So I'll probably do that. I'll try it with the one I have. It's not going to be long range. And honestly, I'm not sure how many of those things. All right, Mike47 subscribe too. This is for Blade and Mike. Did someone say no dread? Hey, Matt, how's it going? Anyway, so we're going to give it a try. So that's I was hoping to really give it a good try, but without the actual antenna, we may be struggling. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is I think most of my Bluetooth stuff, most of the SwitchBot stuff that I have, I took up to the Hobbit house, and it's still there. So, whoopsies. Now, the other thing that the Rhasspy thing. Let's talk about the Rhasspy thing. So for those of you guys that didn't listen or didn't know or didn't hear the announcement, so Rhasspy, let's see, where is it on here? New integrations, Rhasspy. So Rhasspy is a local voice control for Home Assistant. So, you know, it's Alexa, Google Home, Mycroft in that neighborhood. So you say, turn on the lights, and lights turn on, that kind of thing. All right. The differences with Rhasspy are it's all local. It runs on your whatever, your Raspberry Pi or whatever. And it's, well, as I understand it, it's very simplified in that it doesn't need to listen to everything you say and try and recognize everything that you're going to potentially say to Google Home or Alexa. It's just narrows in on things that you really are going to say to it specifically. So you kind of pre-prepare it to say, you know, turn on the office, and then it knows what to do, or shut all, or turn off all, or turn on the alarm. It turns on the alarm, right? So it's just a few specific things that you tell it what you're going to tell it, and then it can make the actions happen in Home Assistant. So that's how I think they can get away with having it just on your, running on your Pi or whatever for Home Assistant, because it doesn't have to like recognize all of your speech, and it's not listening to all of your speech. It's not going anywhere. It's all just staying on your Pi. So that's really awesome. What I'd really like is some kind of voice assistant thing on the Home Assistant server with some ESP devices as remote recorders and players. Google.com test. What's that? I'm not going to bother. Blade's got it figured out. The best way to tell a package will be late where I live is if Amazon says it will be here tomorrow. For me in California, package will be lost. Left facility yesterday. Yeah, stinkers. What's Blairy? Stone Obscurity? What's Blairy? Anywho, so I started this, and here's where I'm at with it. All right. I installed the add-on. So here, add-on and Rhasspy right here. I installed it. The trick that I've run into is when I go to the configuration here and audio, I don't have my speaker. The speaker's not available. If I go to the system and hardware and all my hardware, I can see right there is the speaker. That's it. It's this Jabra Speak 510 USB. So it's there. And Home Assistant is recognizing it. But it's not there for Rhasspy for some reason. So what we're going to do right now, because this is always the fix, right, is we're going to restart everything. So let's go here and we're going to start, we're going to start with restarting Rhasspy. Restart. Blairy is something you add to Tasmota to handle Bluetooth. Oh, cool. I didn't know about that. My dad took my account from NAS, so need to invest in Home Assistant hardware. Oh, you're... Well, there's yellows. They're shipping yellows now, Kuba. They've got yellows and they're shipping them, so I'd get one. This is a question more for the chat. Anybody know what's up with Almond or Genie? That project seems to have died, yeah. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I tried Almond, and it never really got very far. And then Genie was sort of the next iteration. So the guy that's doing this Rhasspy, he works for Mycroft, or he works at Mycroft, I guess, something like that. Anyway, so he's in with the Mycroft dudes. How to add Rhasspy to Home Assistant. So we're gonna do that right now because we're already going to see this is not going to work. So I reinstalled or restarted and it's still not there, right? So there are two Rhasspys. So let's go here and look at the instructions, right? Installation. Rhasspy can be installed as a Home Assistant add-on using the following button. So use this. Let's uninstall it. Let's just uninstall it and then we'll reinstall it because it wasn't hard. But there's actually two Rhasspy assistants. There's regular Rhasspy assistant, and then there's also the this junior Rhasspy Junior. So we're gonna do that Rhasspy Junior. But before we do that, I just want to go here and make sure. I can't remember if you need to do like the. Well, here's a button. You can click that button, and I think that button will take you through the parts of putting in the repository, because I'm pretty sure you need to add the repository. Yeah, you need to add this repository right here. But if you install it, or if you click that button, it should get you to the right place. If you click the button right there, it should get you to the right place. All right, so let's try the Junior, because Junior, that's supposed to be the one. So Rhasspy Junior, simplified voice control for Home Assistant. So let's try this one. We're gonna try this one. This is what what's the fella's name? Michael. This is what Michael said would be the thing to try. So we're gonna give it a try. Blair will be very interesting in the near future. ESP Home will be adding some Bluetooth features. Where would I go to get help with my Dig Quad working right? Gary, I mean, here's a good place. You can do Discord. What's up with your quad? We can kind of help you in the meantime while we're doing some of these things. First, did you already go through? I haven't posted these things in a while, but there is the DrZzs.com/no-worky. Okay, so there's this. That's an important one. And then there's also DrZzs.com/flickering. So most of your problems, honestly, are going to be fixed there. It really, really is pretty good. All right, Vanessa's here. Yay! It's been years. Hey, how's it going, G? Just coming back into the home assistant scene. Last time I watched you live was when you were at CES with the hookup. Oh my gosh, that was a while ago. So much has changed, hasn't it? So much. Listening while trying to fix the dryer. Oh no, good luck with the dryer, Vanessa. Good luck. Good luck. I don't think those are supposed to be fixed. I think those are disposable. Rhasspy Jr. still installing. Wonder if that's really, you think it's really installing? Maybe. Let's click it again just in case. Because that'll fix it. And I have them having as much of my information. Local control and my internet goes out. Hey, Ofer. So yeah, that's a good question. Why do we want Rhasspy? Quite a few pixel heads active right now if needed. Thank you, Marshmallow. Yeah, and the pixel heads for, who was it that asked about the quad? Pixel heads are the masters. Pixel heads are masters. All right, so if we go here to, so nothing, oh, input, see? It's not giving me any options for input. So that's no bueno. It's no bueno. We can start it, but it's not gonna see anything. It didn't want to start. Let's see what's the logs doing. Oh, there it goes. Why would it not be recognizing the microphone? Home Assistant is clearly recognizing the microphone, but the add-on is not. Who should help Paul Hibbert see the light? Me? I love Paul. I think he has he not seen the light? I don't remember. Last time I heard he was still not quite on the and does not expose the configuration for you to mess with. Won't recognize my internet, or my internet won't allow it to hook up. So it runs out of all the time. Okay. So you have, so it only connects to 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So you have to make sure that you have 2.4 gigahertz. And if you have two different networks, it has to connect to the 2.4 gigahertz. That's one thing to check. Do you not need to do some config in the plugin? How does it know where the mic is? Just taking a guess here. Yeah, well, it should detect it. That's the problem. It should detect it. I don't know why this thing is not. Let's go back here. Oh, it didn't add it? Really? Oh, there it is. Rhasspy Jr. Okay, so it's running. So there might be something in here about, what it can't see. But basically, you go here and it's right here is supposed to be a default. So if you look at this, before starting the add-on, make sure you give it access to your microphone and speaker. So we can stop it, but it wasn't there. Right? So we can stop it. Driver for the audio device. So the audio device is being detected by Home Assistant. Home Assistant it is seeing it. So if I go to hardware and here, there it is. So Home Assistant recognizes it. It's got the device path. So I don't know. When we go back to the add-on, the configuration, it's not here. Seeing the hardware isn't the same as usable device. Okay. So let's see, who was it? Travis? Travis up there? Was it Travis that said he had this working? Travis, what microphone are you using? Home Assistant. Home Assistant. USB not being passed through correctly via Docker. Yeah. Make sure the 5 and they don't have the same SSID. Try hard refresh on the add-on page. Oh, that was probably when it wasn't recognizing it, right? When it wasn't there. Yeah, so it's just not passing through. And I've tried 2 different microphones. It was on a separate Pi from your Home Assistant instance. Incompatible mic. Full reboot before anything else. Full reboot. So we can restart Home Assistant. But should we do like a whole system reboot, maybe? The whole supervisor reboot and such as. Okay. I could even just power it down and power it back up. That's a full reboot. One reboot to rule them all. Oh, there's a new Home Assistant. Should we update? Kind of scared. Kind of scared. Setting system hardware 3 dots to do the reboot. Reboot the host. Okay. Rebooting host. Boo. Boo. Okay. I really want this thing to work, man. Really want this thing to work. So there are... Am I dropping frames? I have a red dot here. Do I have to yell at the kids to stop doing something? Because I will. Oh, I will. Happy Sunday, Nicholas. How you doing? There was not a list. There was not a list of... I don't remember seeing a list of like compatible devices. Basically the same procedures if you're running Linux natively. This is if you wanted to do it. These are running it in Windows. Home Assistant. Audio input. Let's just look at like what stuff we know. Pi audio. So I wondered about this. What about UDP? Stream over MQTT in wave chunks. Local audio. As I said, this is going to be a large fail kind of a day. And hamster wheeled.
Huh?
Dropped audio for a second. Okay, now it's back. Yep, my kilobytes per second dropped way low. Now it's back. Working on an electrical box with relays in the shed today. Good job. Nieborst, good job. On another Pi 4 after getting the voice hat to work on Raspberry. Oh, this is what happened because my Home Assistant went out for a minute. Hey, Justin, how's it going? All good there? Okay, good. Well, the other thing I can do while we're waiting for this to reboot is I can see. Let me try and find my Bluetooth. Can't remember what I did with it. That's the problem. I had a Bluetooth dongle at one point. Maybe this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is a Bluetooth dongle. So we can, but I will need an extension probably. I do. Mongo, I look awesome on your 55-inch OLED. Oh, I doubt that. UDP streaming could eliminate the mic incompatibilities. It's power to use 32. Make a DIY NFC reader for outside. Oh, awesome. The Liba Sound 2 plugins. Rudolfo. Do I do that in Home Assistant? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know what that's about. Let's go back here. Let's go back to add-ons for a second. It's taking a minute. These are still kind of starting back up. Okay. Oh, let's stop it. Because he said before you start it to select it. Thank you very much, Robert. Okay, we're going to go now to the config. Oh, there it is. All we had to do was restart the host. Who knew? The Jabra actually also has a speaker. Oh! Oh! It's going to work. It's going to work. Oh my gosh. That's already more successful than I thought it was going to be. We're going to do auto update for sure. All right, let's start it. Dun, 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 dun. Sweet. Ooh, the Zigbee. Oh, the Bluetooth. Man, that was awesome. Okay, let's check the logs. Watch what we're doing here. Training complete, running. Okay. All right. So then when you go here, oh, now the other one had a thing here that said go to the web UI, but I guess oh, it's at like a certain port or something. Maybe it's different with this. Maybe it's different with this junior one. Uninstall, rebuild. All right, let's see. Let's go back here. We're going to go installation. We did installation, right? We did installation with Home Assistant. So we should be done with installation part. Give it access to the microphone and speakers. That's all for that. So now we're going to go back to the getting started here. All right. Web interface. So here, getting started guide. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, web interface. First is to visit the web interface. This will take you to, this does like local control or something like that. Yeah, but the trick is it's that port. See that number? So what I did that worked was you go to your Home Assistant URL or your Home Assistant IP address, put in that port, and then it started. Except this time it didn't. Okay. Test page. So when I didn't use the junior version, I at least got that part done. Maybe I have to go. Sometimes you do that, and then you have to do an integration. Let's just see. Rhasspy. Yep. Do you want to enable Rhasspy support? Yep, that's it. So sometimes you do an add-on, and then you have to do a then you have to do the integration. And then let's see, now if we got to go back here to the add-on, and now maybe there's a user. Nope. Let's try this. Nope. Okay, let's try this again. Nope. It worked before. Yo, yo, yo. All right, Creative's here. Man, Creative, one of these days I really want to do the NS panel. Not today, though. Oh, Rhasspy Jr. is not started. What the heck? I broke it. That's weird because it sure looked like it was started. Maybe I didn't have it set to start on boot. Okay, so it's started now. It's got that stuff. Right? I mean, it's started. What the heck is going on? Sometimes I... Okay, so now it says it's started. These are a little freaky. Oh, HTTP instead of HTTPS. Okay. Okay, well, if this doesn't work, maybe we'll go back and do the bigger one, because I did get that to work. Rhasspy works out so we can ditch Mycroft. I like Mycroft, but its trigger word is super unreliable. Can I ping it? You must add intent to your home assistant configuration to enable the endpoint. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, that's where it should be, but it's not. Okay. Well, let's try, now that we got this part working, let's try stopping this Rhasspy Jr. And let's try reinstalling the main one, the big Rhasspy. Because I did get to the web interface before. The problem that I had was that I couldn't get the, let's turn off start on boot. I couldn't get the stuff recognized, the mic. So let's start again. And we're going to do the full Rhasspy assistant this time. Am I using HASS.io? I'm having trouble installing my audio drivers for my hat on my Raspberry Pi, and I can't access the shell. Oh boy. Those are complicated questions, Daniel. I am using the whole thing, the operating system part. So installing audio drivers. So you're working on the same thing, huh, Daniel? Has anybody done that with the hat? Big kid, new toy syndrome. Late to the party. Soon leaving to run errands. Can't wait to rewatch later. See you, Rachel. So I can understand Rhasspy. Well, don't expect too much. Don't expect too much. All right, so let's go to the configuration of this one. And there's our jobber speaker. So we're in good shape. Okay, excellent. So we're going to save that now. So this gives you a lot more. I think what he said about the Junior was he was trying to make something that would be more simple to understand or to get working with Home Assistant, I guess. Okay, so now we're going to start it. So weird how it does that. I hit start and it says start, but it doesn't start. But it does start. You know what I mean? Streetwise, what's up? Okay. I just hit start again. There it goes. But now see, this one has the button that says open web UI. So now when I open the web UI, I have a web UI. So at least we can do something now. So if we go here, Pi Audio, devices, well, default device, that should be this. Let's test it. See if it thinks it's working. Should be. It says it was there, but it's just not, now it's not showing up here. It's going to fail. No way this is going to work. Maybe I need to refresh this list. Start on boot toggles off. As you start to add on, try hard refreshing the page a few times. Okay. This is weird. Now this was doing this to me before too, refreshing the microphone to get the list. I know the issue. Both are using the same port. Oh. Click refresh and select it from the pull down. Default didn't work. Okay. See, but refreshing is not working either. Let's just restart this thing. Okay, it's restarted. I don't want this. This is not the right one. So if I take that out and hit refresh, the problem with this is it's not refreshing. So for any of you guys who know, yeah, timeout error. So that's not working. He also said maybe try a different one of these. So we'll save and restart. Timeout error? No, Rhasspy restarted. Okay. If you have both versions installed, it would be colliding, right? I had this uninstalled, but yeah. Rich, thank you for subscribing. Timeout error. I don't know what that's. It's just like. He's positive this won't work. I'm sure this is not going to work. Oh, there, default list. I'm going to roll this every time I can just because it's pretty amazing to get anything. Now, here's a problem, though. None of these are the thing I need. None of those are the thing I need. Right? Those are not my audio thing. It's not Pulse Audio Sound Receiver. It's not Jack Audio Connection Kit. It's not that. I don't know what that did. See, it says that it should tell you if it's working. So go here. Browser interface on this port. Top bar of the web interface lets you perform some global functions. HTTP API, view the logs, change the page, open the docs, restart, retrain. Rhasspy logo to reload the page. Click the version to test the 8. Let's click that. Okay. I don't know what that does. Drop down menu, change the pages in the documentation. Wake up, have it listen for voice command. Upload a WAV file with a voice command. Enter a text command, recognize the intent. So there's so many cool things you can do to get it to do what you want it to do, but we got to get there first. And we're not there right now. I don't really think it's Pulse. I read somewhere along the way when you do it, it's supposed to recognize something. Sounds like an IP setting problem. Go bust out the vinyl records. I think it's timing out when communicating with the add-on. I really want this to work, but I don't think we're there yet. Change the port settings. Yeah, there is a way to change the port settings. You can change the port right here. But I mean, the other one's not running. And I was having this problem when I wasn't running this other one in the past, but we can get rid of the other one. Why can't I see add-ons? Oh, because I'm already in system. Like we can take this junior one and just uninstall it. Just change the port and test, huh? Okay. So what should we try? Should we just try 00? 02? Let's try 02. All right. We're going to go to Pi Audio and default 1. So right here, this should show my audio device, and it doesn't. Oh, I forgot it here. Sorry. Let's try that again. Maybe that's different. Sorry. I thought that was still there. Is everybody else trying this at home so somebody can tell us when they get it to work? Or is it just me? So refreshing the microphone gives me an error now. Yeah. Change the post port too. You got your dryer working, Vanessa. It's huge. I know, this thing is amazing. This thing is amazing. It holds almost a whole 2-liter bottle. Just watching me do it so you know what not to do. Am I on the wrong tab? Oh, I am on the wrong tab. Why do I have 2 tabs open? Thank you very much. James, how do you guys catch this stuff? You guys are amazing. Still, I got nothing. Working. It said working. What does that mean? Did Rhasspy send you a notification on their UI to download files? They did earlier, yes. They did earlier, and I did it. Okay, well, let's see. What's the next? We should really be reading the docs here. Okay, homepage. Here, last command, speech recognition, recognize intent, living room lamp. Okay. Wake up Rhasspy and have it listen for a voice command. Upload a WAV file. Sentence page, add a new command. Slots page. Words page, teach Rhasspy how to pronounce new words. Page. I want to get started. Just give me the getting started. Communicates with homeless directly over REST API. Specifically, Rhasspy intents are posted. You must add intent to your Home Assistant configuration to enable the endpoint. Click on Save Settings, then try the test button. It says working. I mean, maybe it is working now. Maybe it does have the device. I just don't know now what to do next. So the next thing, if we think that it's actually got the microphone connected now, then what do we do? Built-in intents. You can trigger them simply by naming your Rhasspy intents the same. Turn on the boop. Turn off the boop. If you have an entity named bedroom light, you can now turn it on and off from Rhasspy. Intent scripts. So we have to, to do this, you have to do this in Home Assistant in the config file. Oh, it made a sound. Listening for command. Oh. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Let's say turn. Let's just try this. I don't know. Okay, so if I do wake up, turn off office fan. Okay, so that was pretty cool in that I did the wake up, it beeped, I said something, and it beeped, but of course it didn't actually do anything. What if I want it to say something?
Hello, friend.
Okay, so I can make it speak. It heard you say living room lamp. Oh, really? So this is what it's supposed to have recognized. So let's see. Turn off. Oh, turn garage light off. Let's see if it did that. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's find something in Home Assistant. I think we may have to do something with these intents. So I think it might be working. Turn off, turn on. It should have just turned off everything, right? It turned on everything. It's very specific to what you have programmed. Yeah. And so you have to set those things, right? You have to actually tell it what you want it to do. Okay. Intent handling. Sends intent or events directly to Home Assistant. So give it an access token. Interesting. Requires the intent component, intent scripts, long-lived access token, address of your Home Assistant server. Okay, so those, okay. We're not going to do that right now. Wax on, wax off. Use a bigger hammer. Yeah, I think so. Click the button under the home icon on the left. Aha. I see. So what if I tried something like this? Sentences shouldn't contain example sentences with each section containing the simplified grammar. I guess I missed it. What hardware are we running on? This is running on my Blue. It's an add-on, and I'm using a Jabra 510 microphone, which I got from eBay for like $30 because normally they're like 80. It's my uncle. Oh, Noble. What's up, brother? How you doing? Needs a way to automatically pick up your home assistant devices. Okay. Now, but let's do go through that process. So I think where we're missing here is we're not connected to Home Assistant, right? So, and of course I'm doing this without actually reading the docs. So there may be something more in the docs. Like this in the documents here, it says, communicates with Home Assistant directly over the REST API. Specifically, Rhasspy intents are posted to the API intent handle endpoint. You must add intent to your Home Assistant configuration.yaml to enable the endpoint. So shouldn't I do that? Docs are for the weak. Let's try asking at the time. Let's try asking at the time. Let's try that. Okay. What time is it? But it did recognize it. Okay, so microphone is working. Microphone is working. Microphone is working. Okay. We're gonna go do this part. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go into the configuration.yaml and we are going to add this intent part. To get started, check out the built-in intents. You can trigger them by simply naming your... So I think we have to do the intent part before it can do anything. So let's do that. I like this. This is kind of fun. It's been a while since I got to really dig in and do something gritty in Home Assistant. This is gritty. Open the configuration file. Oh. All right. We are going to put in intent. Intent. That's it. That's all we're going to do. Okay. Save. And now we got to restart. Should we just update Home Assistant while we're at it? No. That would be the worst idea ever. Check our config. Ready, go. Start. Okay. Wait for that for a minute. Unless you plan on this being a 2-part live stream. I have intent to try this. Intent. I intend you to just work. Okay, you know what? Sometimes it's just little victories is all I need. I say this about golf. I haven't golfed in forever, but I say this about golf. If I go out and play golf, I might, in 18 holes, I might hit the ball. Well, I would mostly hit the ball over 100 times in 18 holes. If I get just one really good shot where it goes right where you think it's going to be, maybe some long putt or some nice chip that gets close to the hole, something. That's all it takes. And I'll come back and do it again. 1 out of 100 that I would consider a success or like a victory. And I'll come back and do it again. So that's what this is. That's what's happened already today, is that I've already succeeded in getting the thing to recognize the microphone, to work as a speaker. And now I'll be able to come back. We'll get further, hopefully, but that was a victory already, and I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, installing now. Wish you luck. Okay, we're just one step from arguing with the house. Okay, so we restarted. Let's go back here again, and we're gonna refresh this wherever my Rhasspy page is. I'm gonna refresh this guy. All right. Let's do the recognize. Let's just see now if it'll do the time. No text to recognize. Oh, wake up. I'm so sorry. What time is it? So get time. Wonder what this does. Let's try again. What time is it? Nothing. Show JSON. Get time. What time is it? Raw tokens. What time is it? Slots. What time is it? Tokens. What time is it? Wake word default. So I didn't do anything. Uh-oh. Low Q choppy fella. Oh no. Really? The handle check mark. Yeah. Fix bugs, a couple lights, and ZHA. Okay. Try to put some text in the output field. Okay. Let's try it again. What time is it?
Get a watch. Get a watch.
She doesn't have a very pretty voice.
Get a watch.
And it's not really, the volume's not really going down.
Get a watch.
Hey, Mark, this is Rhasspy. Rhasspy is a fully local voice recognition interface for Home Assistant. It's pretty new, still plenty of things to work out, but right now we're trying to get it to recognize a command and make something happen. I played golf. I did not get a hole in one, but I did hit a guy. That's way more satisfying. You're supposed to yell 4. I was too busy yelling, there ain't no way that's going to hit him. Oh my goodness. Okay. Not choppy in Perth? Okay, good. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go back to the docs. I know it's boring to go to the documents, but let's see. To get started, check out the built-in intents. You can trigger them by simply naming it. Let's check out the built-in intents. Built-in intents. Turn on, turn off. So now that I did intent, maybe I don't know why it's not doing the what time is it? But let's just try it again and let's tell it to turn on or turn off something. Let's pick something that is going to be easy to recognize. So let's look at my devices here. And I think I have one that's like an office lamp or something. No, dimmer? Maybe not. Let's just try. Let's try office fan. Let's try turn. The fan is just a nice, easy one to do. Let's try that again. Turn off office fan. So it doesn't know change light state, living room lamp off. Show JSON. State off. So living room lamp. So there's no living room lamp would be the thing. But it's doing a lot of stuff. I mean, that's good. That's all good. It just thinks it's living room lamp. So do we need... So because I put intent in there and because this is an add-on, I probably don't need all of this, right? This is all happening because it's an add-on, I would expect. So I don't think I need this. Anybody else agree with me? So we can not bark up that tree there. Rhasspy. Intent. I wonder if we need to... Somehow it needs to know what devices, right? Because it does, it's recognizing that lamp. Where was that? Oh, you said it was here, this sentence thing. What is the temperature? What's this? Custom words. Let's try it. Let's try raven. Porcupine. Let's try porcupine. Restart is required. Now we'll see if it'll recognize the wake word. 'Cause... 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 ' let's go back to this and see. Porcupine. Nope. Save and restart. Maybe it didn't save it. It just restarted. That was silly. Now it's ready. Okay, good. Now we can do it. Now we have a wake word. Porcupine. What time is it? It gets the time, but it doesn't have any place to go after that. Okay. So we're making progress. We're slowly making progress. Built-in intents. Come with a couple of built-in intents. I wonder, how do I need to... How do we tell it? How do we tell it what devices? By naming your Rhasspy intents the same. You can trigger them by simply naming your Rhasspy intents the same. Turn on the blank. Turn off blank. If you have an entity named bedroom light, you can now turn it on and off with Rhasspy. Adding a custom intent is done with an intent script. So maybe it's just not. So what I want it to recognize. Oh, maybe we need to train it. Let's try training it. Training profile. Training completed in 5 seconds. Oh, that didn't work. This is what we want it to recognize. No intent recognized. Porcupine. Turn on office light. Why? What? It's just not. Travis, is this what you were seeing? Were you seeing some crazy stuff here? Never got that type in field to work. I always had to talk to it. You have to set up intent handling. You can now use Ziggy as a wake word for Aleka. For Quantum Leap fans. Office light isn't defined in the sentence file. Okay, so you have to go to the sentence file and define things. Oh, man. So you have to define every device in the sentence file? Okay, I can understand that. I could understand needing to do that, and I'm okay with doing some of this. Change light state. It sucks. Okay. Living room, garage. Oh! Now, these are both switches. These are not in the light domain. Does that change it? Okay, let's go back here. Let's turn off the office light. Actually, this thing hasn't been working. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we'll try it now. Porcupine. Turn on office light. Okay, well, that didn't work. But at least it recognized it now. Turn on. I think the problem here might be that this is a switch domain and not a light domain. Maybe the command, the service it's trying to call is to turn on a light, and this is not a light. You didn't send it to Hass? Do I have to send it with this to send it to Hass? Check the handle box. Okay. Now try it again. Let's try it again. Porcupine. Turn on office light. didn't work. Data in the Hass icon field. So I do have to put in the access token. You're sending intents, but there's no intent receiver integrated in Home Assistant. So by just putting intent in the configuration file, that didn't do it, huh? That didn't do it, even though that said that there were some default intents. Right? So they're not. I have not tried recording a WAV file. We can try that. Okay. So Bbox says, on my instance, says token automatically filled in. You shouldn't need to do the access token if you're using the add-on. That's what I thought. You just need to change the command in the sentence file from toggle light state to hash toggle. Okay. I got it. Thank you, Travis. You're okay. So now we go to the sentence file, and instead of toggle light state, light name, light state, on off. Here. I'm not sure which one. This is crazy. Maybe go to helpers and hang it to a light. Above office light. Oh, change light state. Oh, thank you very much. Duh. Very good. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Okay, hash toggle. You think hash toggle will work? Okay, let's give it a try. So yeah, this is kind of a pain. So, but I love what Paulus is doing is he's trying to give us a local voice control. He's been trying it for a long time. You know, we had Almond and this is the next step. And maybe it's not perfect. It's certainly not perfect, but maybe it's, you know, we just want to get it there. Michael, I was chatting with the guy who is developing this, and he's a good guy. He wants to get it done, but just like everybody's got, you know, he's got a full-time job. So if anybody who wants to help out with this, get a hold of Michael for sure. Click the volume to make the new volume effective. Have you guys all played with this so much? Is that why you know all this? Okay, so we saved the sentences. Let's go back here again. Let's just try it again. Let's turn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hit that. Super cool. You can change the wake sound to whatever you want. Try the office light again. Okay, let's try it. Porcupine. Turn office light on.
Toggled office light.
It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Holy cow. What? What? We're going to do this. We're so excited. We're going to do this. Teamwork. Woo! That's a double critical hit. Yes. Woo-hoo! Oh my gosh. Travis, you are a legend. Okay, so let's recap now. Let's recap that. Unicorn, all the effects. We're going to do this too. We'll do the flying unicorn. He's so good. This guy's good. Oh. And we can do a custom name instead of porcupine. Let's go look and see. Almost as exciting as the time you had the spicy wings. Oh, the spicy wings was horrible. That was horrible. All right. So, great. So what we did was we changed this to hash toggle, and then we just had to put in here what we wanted, what devices we wanted. And I'm assuming we can just make a whole list of these things, right? Have invisible acorns. Do they have invisible acorns? I missed that. Your dogs are probably right that what a strange dude is right. All right, so if we can do it, we can do this still. Like, let's say porcupine. Turn office fan off.
Toggled office fan.
I love this. It's going to be a big list. You're right. This is amazing. It's actually easier to just press a button. So I'm going to turn my fan back on. But This is amazing. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. So I'm sure there's going to be a way for it to. Where does Rhasspy get baseball scores? Nowhere. It doesn't even do the time for me. This is going to cost like $80 to $100 each. You put one in every room, and we can get an Echo Dot for $25 each. That's true. Pull the entities automatically. So first account, that's what I was just about to say, is there's going to have to be a way for it to do the auto populate, right? So right now, can't. I don't know enough about what's going on in underneath all this to get that to happen. Why does this say, like, I don't know that this sentence INI file is interesting. Let's see. So what other things can it do? Porcupine. What's the temperature? So see, I can do this, but it doesn't respond. I want to do, so light, state, on, off. So there's a lot of stuff we've got to do. You played with this 2 years ago, Leon. Did you get it? Pass audio to it from other cheaper devices. How do you grab sensor values? Yeah, good question. What's the temperature? In Home Assistant, add a file. Oh, look at this. Intent script. Oh, okay. So to get that to work, adding a custom intent is done in the intent script. For example, to get temperature intent in Rhasspy might be defined as this. So let's put this into our configuration file. Okay. So intent script, we have blank state sensor temperature. Which services notify? Hello from an intent. Oh boy. I don't think I want all this. I guess, but where's it going to go? Does it have to, did it make this a media player? Just when I thought I was getting away from the config YAML, pulling me back in. Dogs want to, hey, understand, Travis, thank you. Go take care of the dogs. Oh, you could ask it that. True, that's true. Porcupine. Is office light on?
Toggled office light.
It turned office light off. Porcupine. Porcupine. Oh, now it doesn't want to talk to me. Porcupine. Turn on office light.
Toggled office light.
Send it back to the audio device. Well, if I do notify, it's just going to go everywhere. It can't grab states. Yeah, not automatically. Looks like you have to do something to make it happen. Well, and I would think that state sensor temperature. So it's got to know which it's got to know which sensor. And right now I don't see where I'm telling it which next to handle. Need to edit the sensor right there in that text. You guys know how to do all this stuff, and I don't. I'm sorry. Edit the sensor right there in that text. What I don't remember. Sorry, right there. Currently trying to add sensors to my instance. Looks like Rhasspy is about as complete as Minecraft. Don't judge it based on my inability. Is the lightning symbol clickable? Okay, B-Box says, just copy and paste this. You write intent in the config, and the second part is in sentences. Oh, This part's in sentences. Forgive the question. Never. You can always ask questions. But what hardware are you using for the mic and speaker? Yes. It's yes, okay. So the hardware I am using is a Jabra 510. And they're kind of expensive, but they're the same one that Mycroft was recommending. If you buy them brand new, they're like $100. I found one on eBay for like, it's used and it's a little scratched, but it was like $30. So they're pretty expensive, but it's a microphone and a speaker. So I went with it. Add synonyms. You can say switch on. Where are you guys reading the docs? This part is intent. What you want has to do. Second is in the add-on. Okay, so the part in the sentence, I is here. Okay. Then this part, assuming you have a sensor configured in Home Assistant, you should now be able to ask what's the temperature and have Rhasspy speak the response. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just gonna try it this way and see what happens. What the heck? You got it running well some time ago. Oh, cool. Messed around with Rhasspy about a year ago. We were at the point where I said, yeah, no, and removed it. So B-Box, so you've got it working pretty well. Oh, I just restarted Home Assistant and my lights came on. My desk lights. You have to enter the temp sensor, which is still available in Home Assistant. Really? For $16? Wow. I have a weather sensor. Okay, thank you very much, Bebop. I gotta turn down these lights are so bright in my face. Actually, I think I can turn them off right here. If I can reach the button. Does that one have a button? Yes, it does. I just have to reach it. There we go. Because for some reason they don't want to come on. States sensor.temperature. So instead of just sensor.temperature, it's got to be sensor dot something, right? Sensor dot, let's see, let's pick one. I do have plenty of temperature sensors. Kitchen temperature. Let's try kitchen temperature. Kitchen temperature. That sounds pretty easy. Okay. So maybe that should do it. Using MQTT and Node Red at the time. I used a Raspberry Pi Zero with a Respeaker hat. Watching this wants me to go back and continue where I left off. There you go. Do it, Leon. Do it. Do it. Do it. Sensor basements. Okay, yeah, okay. Got it. All right. So now we're going to restart this again. Be interesting to see if my desk lights come back on. That's so weird. I don't know why that's happening. I've restarted Home Assistant 50 other times and it hasn't come back on. Are we halfway through? Are we past halfway through? Yeah, we are past halfway through. So it's time for a recap of... Thank you, PCBWave, for sponsoring this video. You're amazing. 3D printing, PCBs. They even have flexible PCBs. I wonder what that would be like. CNC. What else do they do? Injection molding, sheet metal folding. They do it all. They do it all. We were supposed to go tour the factory in 2020. Sponsored projects. Ooh, that's cool. Thank you guys again. All right, back to this now. So we're almost back to starting up. Now it says it started. Okay. So we're going to go here. And if I say what's the temperature now, then it should tell me the kitchen temperature. Let's try. Let's try it. Porcupine. Porcupine. What's the temperature?
We have less than template state, less than state sensor dot kitchen underscore temperature equals 23.6, state underscore class equals measurement, unit underscore measurement equals degrees C, device underscore class equals temperature, friendly underscore name equals kitchen temperature at 7th of the 8th 2020, 2T12:49:36.0222313 greater than degrees.
Wow. Hey, the temperature was right, though. The temperature was right. Oh my gosh. That's a win, sort of, right? It has data. It is a win. We're going to take it. We're going to take every win we can get. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. The dot state at the end. Well, so I think, yeah, this is probably wrong, right? That's probably wrong. I didn't get that right. Oh, did I get a notify? Good question. Yes, I did. It says hello from an intent. Yep, I did, which is what I thought it would do. When I saw this, I was like, wait a minute, that's just going to send something to everything that says temperature dot state. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Now it'll do it. This will work swimmingly. All right, back to this. There's probably a quicker way to restart, but I always like checking the config. I always like checking the config. It's just something about it. How do you like your steak? I like identity ID filet steak dot cooked state medium rare underscore. Pretty much. Okay, let's think about because this is if you want to use this thing as in its current state, there's a lot of customizing you got to do still. It seems like, right? There's a lot of customizing you got to do. So, what are the most important things? Like if you're gonna take the time to go through and put in all this stuff, you know, kind of manually programming, famous last words, kind of manually program it. What are the things that you want bad enough to go in and manually program it? And again, this is all, the purpose here is all to avoid using Alexa or Google Home, right? YAML Lover's Paradise. That's right. If you've missed using YAML, here's your chance. And you get to do it in two, like this isn't YAML, but you get to edit two text files. Sends months manually spend months manually programming, get it perfect so it can come out with an improved version and does it all for you. Yep. 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 Okay. So let's try it now. Okay, now that I've got it done, I want to try, because, changing one thing at a time is boring. So let's change multiple things. Where was that wake word thing? I want to change the wake word. I don't want to hit the wake up button. Where did the wake word go? Oh, here it is. So somebody said Snowboy. That seems weird. Pocket Sphinx. So this Rhasspy Raven. I wonder if so you can change it to make a sound. So right now it's playing these beeps as waves, so you can have it do something else, like R2D2 noises or something. I wonder about a custom wake word. Besides porcupine. Oh, it heard me. Sorry. We've learned to swim in a puddle, so let's go in the ocean. What could possibly go wrong? So Rhasspy Raven. So this will let you do it. Okay. There it is. This is the word. Aha. Aha. Hi, baby. I think this is empty almost. You can have a little. It's almost empty. Jarvis. Okay. Oh, and then I need to record it. Okay, listen. Ready? Hey, Jarvis. Jarvis. Jarvis! You like that? Okay. All right, let's see if it works. Love you. Oh,
Unable to find an entity called bedroom light.
Okay. Let's try this now. We're going to say, what was the thing we were going to... Oh, Jarvis, what's the temperature?
We have 23.6 degrees.
Yes, it worked! Yay! Come here, baby. Yeah, I know. I'll take that part out. Mrs. Z's is like, I just got a message. So we just need to go in here and we need to just take out this. Oh boy, that's a bad wake word because it's triggering all the time. I love you, Jess. Okay, we're going to take out this part though, because I don't need it to send me a generic notification every time. Stop!
We have 23.6 degrees.
Yeah, only 387 sensors to go. It can auto-populate entities. Lower in the docks. Oh, good. So it works with Node Red. Where's Blade? Blade! So this is going to take... This is a lot more smarter people than me to do this. But it's cool. Finally got around to setting up my Hyperion. Light up my top and bottom. So if I stand up, did someone say Node Red? Oh, some call it fun. You're here just in time. Multiple and editing your config file. Oh, I highlighted them, and then I did Control and forward slash this one. Can we change its voice? Good question. You know, the thing to do is to set it up and play with it. Because I don't know what some things it can do. Let's see. A play.
Toggled office light.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. So, and now every time it runs an intent, it sends that message too. kind of crazy. Salt the Wake, we're to set the threshold higher under probability threshold. Wouldn't trigger as much. Okay. Boy, you could really spend a lot of time playing with this. Probability threshold. So if you lower it, you could spend a lot of fun doing this. Send it to all speakers all day long. Oh, it still did it. Stop. What? What are you doing? Okay. Stop. 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 It's the... Okay. Stop. 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 Oh, he said it higher. I said it too low. Oh!
Toggled office light.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Toggled office light.
Oh. Oh, Megan, stop, please. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. But I think I turned it probably too high because you guys are saying like 0.8, 0.9. I turned it to 1. And then I think I turned it off actually too, didn't I? Yeah, I even turned it off. So let's make this threshold like 0.9 because we know what happens when it's too sensitive. We'll turn that back on and then we'll save the settings. This is easier. This is, it's easier to interact with, to do the customizing than Mycroft was. So that's good. And assuming that you can take the time, little bits at a time. I can't imagine you sit on this, you sit down and you do this for like hours for a weekend, because then like somebody said, it's going to change and then you're going to lose things and it's going to be a mess. I changed it to 0.1. Did I really? I thought I changed it to 0.9. Yeah, no, I changed it to 0.9. Oh, I first changed it to 0.1 and then it was worse. What the heck is going on? Trigger each other all the time. Okay. Now let's try it. Jarvis. No, Jarvis is not happy. So we're going to save again. Restart. See what happens. Okay. Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis. Yeah, 0.9 is too high. Let's try 0.8. I think that's what's going on. Oh, average templates. What is that? I need to hit that. Let's try this now. Now it won't work at all. Yeah, I did initially do that, yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try it now. Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis. Oh, might need to retrain it too? Oh, man. Hey, Jarvis. Jarvis. Jarvis! Maybe you're not supposed to do them that differently. That's probably not a good thing. See you, Travis. Hey, man, thank you a ton for the help. You get the superstar of the day for Travis. I don't know what that entails, but it's going to be a fat flying unicorn across the screen. So that's what I got. Mr. Super Sidewinder is sleeping. About the leading zero, did I? Oh, I didn't have a leading zero. Oh my gosh, I should know better. I should know better. train button at the top right. Oh, that. Oh, that button. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's try that too. Okay. All right, now let's see. Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis. Dang. What did I do? I broke it. Hey, James. Yeah, you are catching the end, but we've had a good time. We've had a good time playing with Rhasspy. We got so big accomplishments. We got the microphone to detect and to be detected and work. And we played around with the commands. So you have to go in and tell it what you want it to do exactly. You have to like list your things, but we're not reading the documents. I'm not reading the documents. Some of these fellas are, and that's great because that's the only reason that some of it's working. But we've got it to respond. We've got it to do a couple things. So it will turn on a couple lights that I've told it to, and it did give us a temperature. But right now I broke the wake word. So we're trying to fix the wake word because I broke it. VAD sensitivity, huh? So Raven. One through 3. What does VAD mean? Be back. Thank you very much. Also, Be Bach for being here and for helping. Where does it run? A Pi or ESP? This is a Pi riff, or in my case, it's an Odroid specifically, but this is made to run on your Home Assistant server. So whatever hardware you're using to run Home Assistant, this runs there as an add-on. That's where we're at with this. Yeah, like a Google Home. Yeah, probably true. Let's go back down. I mean, when this thing was at 5, it was working. I can't remember if I hit this or not. Let's just try it that way. And then we'll retrain it also and see. Oh, VAD stands for voice auto detect. Oh, okay. Okay. It's getting longer each time I ask it to train it. Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis. What temperature is it? Ooh, that was not right.
We have 23.6 degrees.
Okay. Well, that did work. Okay. Sensitivity level is adjusted to ensure minimization of false positives, detection in the presence of background noise and other stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, it worked. Jarvis! Jarvis! Hey, Jarvis. Turn on office light. It's just going to toggle. It's already on.
Toggled office light.
Okay, but that's good. These are good things. Okay, these are good things. All right. Let's, what else do we want to do with this thing? Let's see what else is in the docs. I'm going to turn this off, by the way. I believe it stands for voice activity detection. Okay. Not supposed to be all around the house. No, this is supposed to be, I guess you can, like a lot of these projects, it has not quite limitless potential, but seriously massive potential. And it does do, oh, okay.
We have 23.6 degrees.
It's way too. So yes, Tech Turtle, I did change the wake word, and I made it something way too easy. I made it this, and when you do that, see, now it's just doing it all the time. Now it's too sensitive again. Okay, I'm gonna change this back. We just wanted to play with it. Porcupine seems to work fine. I'm gonna go back to that. Or you could just have it so that it's not even a wake word, that it's only when you press a button, but that would be weird. Pop the VAD up. This is entertaining, Rhasspy. It's supposed to be. It is. It's supposed to be. When it comes down to it, this is entertaining. If you're not having fun watching me do this, then I'm doing it wrong. Great thing was you could have a base where you could configure all the intents, and a child, Rhasspy's, would send all the intents to the base. Base sent responses back to the child. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess I assume that it still does that. Okay. What else do I want to play with on this? So we've done some things. Let's see what is Kaldi? Kaldi does speech recognition now. Fisticuffs. What's this? Recognize only sentences Rhasspy has trained on. Nanuts. Pico TTS. I want to know about different voices. Are there different voices? Not that I care a ton, but are there different voices? Dialogue management. Sounds. So I mean, you can do this, which is kind of cool. If you have, where's this kept? I guess if you wanted to put in a new file, this would have to be a local location. Do you think you could use this? Use like the www folder in Home Assistant for this? Voices would be under text to speech. I don't remember where that is. Custom words. I'm just kind of looking around now at a lot of this stuff. Speech to text, text to speech. Let's see what else, what other options we got. Language. So we can change this to something else. Interesting. So right now, if we do it and we say, we want it to say something like,
Hello from land.
From the land. So let's change this to something else. And it'll restart.
You must love me.
Ooh, that's cool. That one makes it sound like.
Do you want to play a game?
Okay, so there's eSpeak. So Pico is probably going to sound just like the other one because it said that Nano was just a branch of Pico, right? Or something. So we're going to try different ones. But you can do it. WaveNet voices should be pretty cool.
Hello meat bags.
Flight. If it's like text to speech, then some funny results changing languages. It's funny accents. It's good that this does different voices. That first one was a little bit weird. All right. Oh, voice Cal 16. There must be different voices. So this flight must have different voices. So you can go see the documentations. T-A-T-I-O-N. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
You should really read the documentation.
Oh, that guy sounds like something's really wrong. So that's Cal 16. What if it was Cal 10?
You should really read the documentation.
That freaks me out a little bit. That one freaks me out a little bit. That sounds too much like a person. Like a person that's got something wrong with them. Scary. Mary text to speech. Oh. I should have copied that sentence. Oh gosh. Oh, that's the voice. Oh, whoops. Nope. Okay. It's fine. Let's try this one. Google WaveNet. That would be fun. Okay. So you choose a voice. Oh, there's no voices. Requires an internet connection and a Google account. Okay. So that's not gonna work. We're not gonna play with that one. Okay, here we go. Nope. Non-zero exit code 7. URL. So that must need to be running somewhere else. Available voices, and there's nothing here. Oh, there's a bunch. All right, I'm going to grab all this actually so I can copy it next time. Okay, that didn't work. Dang. Available voices. Nope. Okay. So some of these aren't working. What was the one that I thought was pretty good? Was it eSpeak? It was a little bit better. Maybe there's voices on that other one that we could just change a different voice.
Do you want to play a game?
You should really read the documentation.
Yeah, that sounds the same. Oh,
You should really read the documentation.
so you can do English, Great Britain, but then you can do like French.
You should really read the documentation.
Those child Rhasspies were called satellites. Okay. Needs another add-on. Yeah. Yep. Probably true. Okay. Well, nano text to speech, and then that's what's recommended. And then we can just use a different. We'll go the Great Britain one.
You should really read the documentation.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we did. We know that we can do that now. We can change the voice. So that's cool. Play a recording. Download a wave. Of what? Oh. Oh, I just shut it, didn't I? Whoops. Okay. I feel myself getting tired. I feel it. I feel it. All right. Anything else you guys want to play with this before we, I don't know, we'll probably just sort of move to other things for a few minutes before we sign off. So we determined that you don't need this. That's good. So when you are using the add-on, you don't need this has thing. I wonder what this is about.
Toggled office fan. Toggled office fan.
So because in this sentences I set it to has toggle, it's whether I say on or off, it's just toggling them. See ya, Street Whiz. In the home page, you can upload a wave. Oh, upload wave. Oh. But it has to be a wave file probably, right? Oh, I have some waves. Oh, we definitely, so if we're going to do waves though, it's got to be Star Wars. And I think, yeah, some R2. Unknown format. It's a wave. Maybe it's just too big. Oh, there it goes. Oh my. I'm sure you guys couldn't hear all that, but that was pretty good. So, but what I want to do then, so if I go back into, was it under here? No, here. So I can go down here, and here I would want to put wave files in here. How would I do that? That's not ideal. Should parse the wave file just like if you spoke into the mic. Oh, jeez. Have I been blocked, Procrastomat? I don't think so. I don't know. Did you do something naughty? I see you. So you upload a wave. The purpose of uploading the wave is for it to recognize the speech, not to play the sound like I just wanted it to do. But I do want to. I do want it to like I would love to have, a custom file here. So the custom beep. Not sure how you'd upload the container. Yeah. So wherever these are, like if there was a way to get to these. Oh, I wonder if there is. If we go to, there's probably. If we go here, we should be able to get to all of our. So it's not config. It's got to go. We got to go back. Maybe we can't do it here. Maybe we have to do it under. Have to do it by connecting to like Samba or whatever, and we should be able to go into the Home Assistant. Oh, I think I just broke something. Yep, that's the wrong one. What I was thinking is we should be able to get to the. We should be able to get to. If you can get into your Home Assistant file tree, you should potentially be able to find this add-on directory, and then put files in there, and then you can grab those files. That makes sense. The hidden secrets of the documentation. Likely in container for the add-on, yeah. Could it be in the documentation? Well, here's the documentation. I can't read it right now. But I have to say, we got more than I expected. I did not, first of all, I didn't even expect the microphone would work. That was number one. I didn't even think the microphone would come on. But we got the microphone and the speaker, and we got it to turn on and off some stuff in Home Assistant. So the thing to do, like if I'm going to keep playing with this, is to go back in here, go into the sentences, and add some things here that I want to turn on and off. But I would also like to see in here what else we can change. So like here, automatically download entities. See the Home Assistant example for a full set of example sentences, slots, and slot programs will automatically download entity names to your Home Assistant server. Has turn on, has turn off, has open cover, has close cover, has toggle, has light set. Entity slot programs. Most important file is entities, which is a bash script that connects to your Home Assistant server when Rhasspy is trained and downloads the friendly names of available entities. This slot program, referenced in sentences INI, says entities, reads your profile.json, to get the URL and the long-lived access token of your Home Assistant server. The has entities script optionally takes one or more domain names as arguments. Will only print entities whose ID starts with lights or switch. With no arguments, results in all entities, which would not be good. You don't want that. Okay. And there's probably even more in here, right? Oh no, this is just a sample config. So I guess this is a built-in intent. So cover does open and close. I wonder what others there are. Your investigation skill increased by +1. Time to rename the stream to title to Stream of Critical Hits. Oh man. Okay. Let's wrap it up. Now the other thing we didn't get to do. So we'll wrap it up by saying Rhasspy, good job. Michael, who's doing Rhasspy for Home Assistant, good job. Good job and thank you. And keep it up and let us know how we can help you. If you are a developer or if you're just really interested in Rhasspy and want to do something, you don't really even have to know a lot. Get a hold of Michael. You probably the best way would be through GitHub, and offer some help. Offer to help him out. Synthesism. That's him. He is on Discord actually also. And then we'll keep progressing. We'll keep going. We'll keep making it. It'll keep getting better and better, and it'll be good. It'll be good. I think there's gonna be a day, and it may be down the road a ways, but there will be a day when Home Assistant has a built-in voice recognition and response ability. And it may be as much, it may be something like this where you plug in your speaker and microphone setup like this, and it will recognize stuff. I was very curious. Somebody recommended like a little onboard microphone, like a tiny little chip microphone. And I think a little chip microphone, and then if you could make it so your ESP speakers that we've been playing with were the output, that might be kind of cool. And then maybe you could have those little microchip speakers listening in different places. I guess that's kind of what you were talking about. But anyways, Home Depot has Alexa for $16. That is not to diminish at all the work that's gone into Rhasspy. It's still awesome, and we want it. But yeah, go get your memes mic. What's mems mic? What's mems mic? Has a YAML nightmare when many of us started. This will improve too. That's right. It will. It certainly will. It's certainly, that's farther than I've gotten with Almond or Genie or I guess I did Mycroft pretty good, but Mycroft took a bit more and it was harder to customize. This is easier. Would be amazing if ESP32 mic and speakers with hash parsing speech and production and producing speech, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Maybe we're getting there, G. Maybe we're getting there. Maybe we're getting there. All right. Anything else from anybody else? Any completely unrelated questions? There's an M5 with a meme microphone. Oh, really? MEMS microphone. So is it the MEMS microphone? Is that the one that we get PCB way to make us a custom one? MEMS microphone. Oh my gosh, that's tiny. Holy smokes. Wow. Actually, you know what is happening? You know what's going to have a microphone, I think. Doesn't Quindor's new ESP32 thing have it? I kind of think it does. I don't know where else to find stuff on here. I think it's the AE plus. Come on, you. Where's the plus? Oh, shift. Not found. Yeah. Anyways, I think it is. I think it does have a microphone on it, but I'm not exactly sure. Most likely in your Amazon Echoes. The AE Plus does have a mic. There you go, Tech Turtle. Thank you. Progress. Oh, the Volkswagen. Yeah. Awesome stream. Thank you, Mark. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you again. Any updates on the bug? No, I'm so up to my eyeballs in other cars now that the big update. You guys want to see? Well, the big update. I'll tell you this. So Dawson wants to get the Chevelle running, or my grandpa's car, right? And we have that 350 that was in the video for the golf cart in the background, and we did a compression check, and it turned out that it doesn't produce enough compression to be worth rebuilding right now. We'd have to build the bottom end too. So not interested in doing that. So what we ended up doing was going to eBay and finding a complete LS motor, transmission. It's even got the gas tank, all the hoses, all the wires, everything on a pallet, and it's on its way. So we're gonna it's a 2004 LS 5.3 liter Vortec out of a truck, and it's gonna go into our old Chevelle. So it'd be pretty fun. Was a pleasure after all these years. Good to see the stream still going, and amazing to see how much Hass has changed. Also, I hear you now have a Hobbit house. I do have a Hobbit house. I do have a Hobbit house, G, and I will be up there. Let's see, not next weekend. I should be here again. The weekend after that, I think I will be in Chicago, so we may not get a chance to stream. Let me look at the calendar. And I will do my best, Sir Good Enough. I will remember, not even do my best. I will remember to change the calendar. So next week, yes, I will be here. So the 14th, we'll have a stream as normal. The 21st, we will not. Wait, no, the 21st, yes, we will. Oh, yeah, no, we should be good on the 21st. Yes, okay, we'll be good on the 14th and the 21st. We'll have streams here. The 28th, we will be back up at the Hobbit house. Okay, so next two streams will be here, and then we'll be up at the Hobbit house. Okay, and everything's working at the Hobbit house. I mean, things are going well. Things are going well. So let's call in the kids for sign off. Let's see if this works. These buttons haven't been working. There it goes. Just to prove me wrong.
It's time for sign off. It's time for sign off. It's time for sign off.
I was jamming some really loud tunes yesterday, I think. That's what happened. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, Miss Holly. You've grown up so much. Okay. How do we want to sign off, kids? Hobbit! Do you want to be sued, lad? How do we want to sign off, girls?
Not very great.
Want to sign off like pirates? Okay.
Sure.
As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios. Arr. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We'll see you next week. And next week, we'll work on Bluetooth. We'll work on the Home Assistant Bluetooth stuff. Hopefully. Okay. See you. Bye. Oh, I got my outro. Do the outro.